All right, we are a go.
Hello, everybody in the D&D internet land.
Hello there.
We're back,
Yes, sir.
and we don't have a formal intro. Somebody said on Discord something about we should do a formal intro, like with a couple seconds of music or something for our videos. And then I talked to Ethan about it, and he likes the cold opens, and I'm cool with the cold opens, but we don't have a plan.
Yeah, I don't know. I like cold opens. I
This
like
is
just getting right into it.
this is our cold open. Okay, we're gonna do another unboxing. We know that a lot of people came to the channel because we've been doing AD&D solo Let's Plays or solo style Greyhawk campaign. We're gonna get back to it, but it's been difficult. We haven't loaded one in about a month. We haven't played a session together in about a month. Ethan worked today. I worked today. I have to be at work in 8 hours. So we're just going to do another unboxing. Just to kind of have something up, hopefully, for New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. Give people something to watch.
Yeah, yeah.
And because I think this is fun because I think that people can maybe find D&D products that they didn't know about from third parties, because the people who own D&D aren't really making D&D anymore and haven't since like 2000, but lots of cool people are making lots of cool D&D stuff. So I like watching unboxings sometimes when it's an unboxing of stuff that I'm interested in. What I really like watching is when people show off their collections online, but I'm not ready to do that yet.
That'd be a long video.
I'm not ready to do that yet. And here's why. Because if I talk about the things, if I show what I have,
Yeah.
then I'll have to mention the things I don't have. And if I mention the things I don't have, people will be bidding against me sometime, possibly. Or it might drive the price up of the things I don't have that I want. So I don't want to show off my collection yet.
Gotcha.
But I think people would be interested in watching it because, I mean, I'm no Bill Meinhardt or Alex Kammer, but over the last 4 years, I've grown a little bit of a collection. But it's not I'm not a collector. Like, I'm not slabbing things, putting them on the shelf, and never looking at them again. I'm a gamer. Like, I'm getting this stuff because I want to read it, I want to run it, I want to play in it, I want to use it. I like it.
Yeah.
I like the artwork. I like to read it. Okay, so we're gonna do an unboxing. We have 2 orders here. I placed an order back on Cyber Monday from Amazon. I got part of the order in the last unboxing video we showed. Today is December 28th. This didn't show up. This is the second part of the order. It didn't show up until yesterday, the 27th. So it took them something like 23 days or more to get this order to my front door. I don't know what's going on. And the box is damaged, and I'm worried about what I'm going to find when I open it. The last box I got from Amazon was packed really badly, and the stuff inside of it was damaged. So I'm worried about what we're going to find here. And then this is my drive-through Black Friday order. It was mostly like PDFs. I grabbed a whole bunch of free PDFs because, you know, as long as I'm checking out, I might as well grab a bunch of free stuff. But also, I ordered some print stuff that I've been wanting for a long time. And don't yawn too loud, the camera will pick it up. Ethan's tired.
Silent yawn.
It's okay. Ethan's tired, and I'm tired because, like I said, life's been busy lately. Okay, let's get into it. So I'll do the drive-through one first.
Okay.
And then we'll do the Amazon. I've been waiting until Ethan was available to help record, because I need Ethan to record, and Ethan is the editor and the sound engineer and the renderer and everything. I can't do any of this without Ethan. So Ethan is vital to the operation of this media empire.
All right.
Do you understand?
I understand. Yeah.
Like I can build the Apple computers, but I need you to run the company and sell the Apple computers.
So you're like Wozniak and I'm like Jobs?
Actually, it's the other way around, I think.
Yeah.
It's the other way around.
It's definitely the other way around.
I don't want to be Jobs. I want to be Wozniak.
Oh. Too bad.
Damn, I'm Jobs.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay. All right, let's get this out of the way. Oh, it is heavy. Oof. I'm old. Oh, God, that's heavy. Okay, sorry.
Everybody can hear you
Grunting
just
and
listen to you grunt.
I'm so sorry. I
on the
apologize for
internet.
that. Okay, do you want to... Oh, man, the whole thing shifted. Okay, you want to... This is a heavy box, too. This is from DriveThru. The last video, I kept saying Lulu when I meant... I kept saying Amazon when I meant Lulu, or I kept saying DriveThru when I meant Amazon. But I think it all came out clear in the end. But anyway,
Yeah.
Okay, you want to do the honors and crack it
Okay.
open?
All
And again, if this shows any personal information in the inside of the box, you will need to do a little blurring or editing. Okay, go. All right, lots of cool D&D stuff, I hope, that I got from... This is DriveThru. And most of my order was like fulfillment PDFs from some Kickstarters. I ordered this clear back on Black Friday. I don't remember all of what's in here. Okay. I do remember one thing that I'm really looking forward to. Ooh, okay. All right. We've got some protective packaging. Toss it aside. This is probably the material that I do not want shown to the internet. Oh, no, it's just packing paper.
Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, it's just packing paper.
Cool.
Okay. Toss that aside. And should I just lift everything out? I'll just lift everything out.
Yeah, I'll take the box.
Okay, thank you. It's hard to like lean forward and... Okay, all right, so it was not... It's loose. Everything is loose. Oh, I'm not showing the spines. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay, all right, let's do some sorting real quick. All right, I'm just going to do some quick sorting. Cool. 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 Okay, cool. I'll save possibly the coolest for last. Okay. So, Mike's Dungeons, Mike's World. So, I've been wanting this for a while. Jeff McKinney put it out. He's one of the AD&D torchbearer guys. He's been making AD&D stuff for a long time. And basic D&D, I think. I don't know. Jeff McKinney's yeah. Anyway, but I don't think Jeff McKinney did not. He published this. This is a dungeon. It was made by a kid back in like 1980, 1981, 1982. You can see all the hand-drawn pages of all the dungeon levels.
Yeah.
It's a 78-level dungeon.
That's a lot of levels.
Made by a kid. There's literally nothing...
Corner's a little,
Yeah, oh, the corner's all bent up.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Okay, anything on the spine? And there's nothing on the spine. Huh. They're blank on the back and nothing on the spine. Okay, but yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So this was...
I like the hand-drawn...
And you can get
stuff.
the PDFs of the original, like, handwritten module. I think are on DriveThru. But this has it all typed out nicely.
Cool.
Oh, and all the maps are the old hand-drawn maps that are scanned in.
I like the hand-drawn maps.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's dungeon level 11. What did it say? 38 levels of it?
78.
That is crazy. Is there a...
Or 73, I guess.
Oh, the entrance to dungeon level 1 is the Cave of the Unknown on the outdoor area map of the Keep on the Borderlands.
Cool.
So this is an alternate Cave of the Unknown. And it connects up to the Caves of Chaos. That's cool.
Very, very cool.
So there's no introduction here as to what this is. It just dives right in with the map, and there's no introduction at all. There's no table of contents. Oh. I don't know if that's a table of contents. No, there's no table of contents.
It's not a table of contents.
Yeah.
No. But it's kind of self-explanatory. It's like each page
It's a dungeon.
Yeah.
Made up by a kid, and Jeff McKinney typed it all out, laid it all out, and he's publishing it. So, yeah, Black Friday, it was on sale. I grabbed it. I thought it'd be cool. I actually have something similar, but nowhere near as big that I made when I was like 10 or 11 years old. And yeah, so I thought it'd be cool. And then this is the Wilderness Beyond, and it uses, it's a whole bunch of hand-drawn maps, but it starts with the Keep on the Border, the area where the Keep on the Borderlands is, I think. It's like an expansion for the Keep on the Borderlands, I guess.
Cool.
And let me see. All the different terrains are difficult to traverse. Movement rate. Mike's World. First introduced in the dungeon module, Keep on the Borderlands. Okay. I didn't realize how close this was connected to the Keep on the Borderlands. Okay, so it's an expansion. And then 39 more levels.
For the same dungeon.
And they're all handwritten. Characters level 10 to 14.
Imagine trying to go back to the dungeon level. Like, you're trying to get down to, like, level, 79 or whatever.
This is 79 to 117.
And you've already cleared all the other levels, but then you got to, like, roll for wandering monsters at every level you pass by.
Oh, the covers.
Down. Oh, yeah.
The corner of the cover is damaged. Man.
Come on, Lulu.
And now this is
DriveThru.
This is
DriveThru.
Lulu did a good job.
Yeah.
So
my bad. Now I'm confusing everything.
Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. We're both tired. We're allowed to do that. Okay, so there's really no explanation here, but there is an explanation online on DriveThru of what this is. It's some kid. Why doesn't it not say the original author's name? There's nothing in here that explains what this is, but it's basically a kid's dungeon. A dungeon that a kid made back in the 80s when he was playing D&D. Let me look at a stat. Cause light wounds, continual darkness. Let me see if I can find a stat for a monster. 4-grain dragons, hit dice 8. Trolls. I don't see a stat that will show me if this. So I don't know if this is AD.
4 dragons in there?
In that one room, yeah. Fire Elemental, it just says HD 12, so you don't really need a whole stat block. You can just go to the book, the monster book.
Yeah.
It just tells you, yeah, so it doesn't give you whole stat blocks, so you have to go to the monster book. It does give you cause light wounds, darkness, cause disease, sticks to snakes, elven cloak and boots. I don't know if this is originally done in basic or advanced D&D, but either way, it doesn't really matter because it doesn't even give you stats. You just go to your rule book, and so if you could go to either the basic D&D rule book or you could go to the AD&D rule books. Cool. Huge mega dungeon okay, so I'm going to set that aside. But way over there, just stab myself on your knife. Okay, I've talked about this guy before, nothing on the back. BRW Games, Joe Bloch, he goes by Greyhawk Grognard, he's got a YouTube channel. I've got all of his other modules. He calls him Greyheim. It's Greyhawk.
Yeah.
And he removes the serial numbers is what they say. Is like he'll change the names of places. Like he changes Greyhawk to Greyheim.
He just does what he has to do to get around.
Right.
Yeah, legal stuff.
So, anyway, he's got a module that I didn't have, and it was on sale, so I grabbed it. Can you stop the dead pirate? This one you're going after a pirate for mid to high level. It says most old school games, but he writes everything for AD&D. He's got his own clone called Adventures Dark and Deep. I can. This is pretty thin. 14 pages, 15, 16 pages. Oh, there's a boat. Cool. Yeah, this is pretty thin. So this is the whole adventure is. This is new monsters. The whole adventure is like 8 pages.
Cool.
It wasn't very much, and it's designed to be placed in Greyhawk. Several of the monster statistics are from Adventures Dark and Deep, Book of Lost Lore, and Book of Lost Beasts. Cool. I have them.
Cool.
Yeah, he's got a whole line of Greyheim modules. They're really AD&D modules. I like a lot of his stuff. He does things like he'll use monsters with weapons that most people don't use. Like mostly you see monsters with like axes and bows and swords. But he'll have monsters with flails or pole arms or odd items that you normally don't see in published adventures. And he also uses coins and treasures that you normally don't see in published adventures. For example, the Electrum piece. When's the last time you saw? Well, you don't read a lot of adventures, but usually adventures.
I very rarely run into an Electrum piece when I'm playing.
Right. And that's because people just they put platinum, they put gold, then they skip to silver and copper, and a lot of people just leave out the Electrum piece.
Yeah.
Joe uses the Electrum piece. And
actually, I don't even think I've ever found platinum. I think I've only ever found gold, silver, and copper.
Yeah, well, platinum should be rare, but it's more expensive than gold in the game.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Glad to have that. A module from Joe Bloch that I did not have before. Word to the wise, I did get one of his modules once, and I got a print copy of it in the PDF, and it was messed up. Like the stat blocks were missing numbers. There was a whole player's map that was missing. The DM's map had some locations that weren't numbered. It looked like it was completely unedited, and he just put it up for sale as a print module. He eventually pulled it down and fixed it, but then I got stuck with the
messed up one,
with the screwed up printing, right? And I never got a discount or anything to replace it. So he's not real big on editing. I got burned real hard, but it's a great module. Cool. So I'm glad to have it, and I can fix it. But I don't know. There's something about D&D. Like there's really good writers, really good creatives, really good artists, and nobody knows how to edit to save their lives. I don't understand. I don't know why. It just seems to be a characteristic of D&D.
Gotcha.
Like actual D&D, not...
Yeah.
Not talking about, like, selling a chessboard in a backgammon box like a certain company that starts with an H does. I'm talking about actual D&D. Okay. What is this? Okay, this, Malrex, I've seen that name online. I don't know. I don't know. Adventure for levels 3 to 5. Warehouse in the city of Ilcanter. I believe he's got a whole line of products. Elanter. He's got a whole line of products that connect to this city on DriveThru. The Merciless Merchants. They've got a whole bunch of stuff. They've been making stuff for D&D for a long time. Does this actually say... This is the city of Elanter... Merciless Merchants #1, Kelleran's Rumble by Malrex. It does not say what game system it's for, but if I bought it, it's got to be a version of D&D. I'm looking here. On his Patreon, he does adventures like this every month. Okay, so... This was a one of those weird pay what you want items, but you have to but for a print copy.
Yeah. Interesting.
But you have to. There's a minimum you can pay because there's a print cost.
Yeah.
I found it. I threw it in my basket and bought it. It does not say. I want to say that their stuff is all written for AD&D, but honestly, I don't remember. I'll look at it more. Here we go. AC10. Yep, that's AD&D.
All right.
Oh, AC10, but morale 20. What is morale 20? Morale doesn't go to 20 in basic D&D. Oh. Morale goes to 12 in basic D&D. Anyway, got that. It's a warehouse in a city with an adventure around it. Okay. Cool. Next. Adventures Dark and Deep, Joe Bloch. Whoops, that goes with this. Orange spine, baby. And look at what they did. Do you see it?
Yeah, it's off.
You can see they don't print the spine correctly. So the front cover, the graphics of the front cover are...
You can even tell on the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The graphics on the front cover are bleeding over onto the spine. This is a problem with DriveThru. The back looks okay. But DriveThru, for the life of them, cannot print a hardback with the spine lined up correctly.
Quite unfortunate.
Isn't that annoying? Like when you're looking at it on the shelf, you just see these imperfections.
I mean, you know it can be done because other companies do it. They just cannot, for the life of them, do it.
The problem is it's a DriveThru problem. All right, hit pause. I'm missing something.
Okay.
All right, there's a great big glare. Great artwork. Adventures Dark and Deep. Book of Lost Tables. I've got his other books. Yeah, it wasn't a real good sale price. I think it was like, it was on sale, but it was like not a very special sale price. But I figure I've got all the other books. And also somebody told me that it's got some useful table. It's called Book of Lost Tables. Adventures Dark and Deep is his expansion of AD&D.
I see what he did there.
What?
Adventures Dark and Deep.
Yeah, so it's AD&D. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Let's see. From 2019. And he just kickstarted a whole revision of Adventures Dark and Deep. All of the everything in like 2 books or 3 books. I don't know. He just got done kickstarting it, but I've got... I didn't need it because I've got all these other books. So, random wilderness terrain, random wilderness encounters, miscellaneous. Is there something here that lets you roll up a village, Joe? Random urban encounters, miscellaneous urban tables, character parties, critical hits and fumbles, new monsters. No.
Maybe it's in random urban terrain.
Random wilderness terrain?
I don't know.
Maybe in random wilderness terrain.
I would think for like villages it'd be under urban.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, I can look later. Wilderness and no, there's
Fortress inhabitants.
Right. And that's in the DMG.
Yeah.
It's got all that in the DMG, but ghost ship types? That's cool. If you find a ghost ship.
Civilized Badlands?
Cold civilized Badlands. So he's using different
cold
civilized planes. And so instead of inhabited, he's calling it civilized. So he's changed.
I see.
And instead of subarctic, he's calling it cold.
Yeah.
So he's changing the wording just slightly so he doesn't run into a copyright issue with AD&D.
Gotcha.
Temperate wilderness mountains would be, in AD&D, would be temperate uninhabited mountains.
Yeah.
Okay? So he's just slightly changing. Instead of inhabited, it says civilized.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. These are huge. Okay, so these are random dungeon encounters. Okay, tons of stuff in here. But I don't see a village generator. I'll look deeper.
These seem to be mostly encounters and stuff like that.
You want to look, or should I put it on the stack?
You can put it on there. Yeah.
Okay. All right, this one I've wanted a long, long time from Mr. G. Hawkins. It is... Stop. It is... Oh, man, the corner's busted. The corner's messed up.
Yeah, it's like the whole thing, too.
It's all bent up.
Yeah, that's...
I don't know if the camera can see that, but...
It can see it, yeah.
The corner's all
bent.
bashed up.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
And this is drive-through.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and I got the PDFs, everything too. It's a mega dungeon, Gunderholfen, for AD&D, Osric.
Yeah. Cool.
So I've wanted it for a long time. It's a huge mega dungeon. It's an older one. It's been out for a long time now. 2019. I feel like it's older than that. Anyway, giant mega dungeon. This is a brick.
Yeah.
This is
It's
huge.
a thick boy.
Yeah. And orange spine.
Ooh.
Good job, Mr. Hawkins, with your orange spine for AD&D.
Yes, sir.
I like it. But you can see.
It's off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've printed part of the cover graphics onto the spine. They haven't lined the spine up correctly.
Yeah.
So when it sits on the shelf, you see part of the cover bleeding over into the spine. They cannot print a hardback to save their lives.
It must be something about whatever equipment they're using is just off.
I'm going to open it.
Maybe it's not calibrated. I don't know.
It's just cheap. They're just cheap. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's be quiet. See if the camera can pick up the sound of the glue cracking. Huh?
I could hear it.
Yeah. No, it's not that bad. Okay. I do hear a little glue cracking. It does lay flat because it's just so big.
Yeah.
Like each side is so big, it forces it to lay flat.
Yep.
I know, or I fear that glued spine is, with all this heavy paper, is not going to be heavy enough to anchor it to the cover. And so as it sits on the shelf, I'm afraid that the paper is going to come away. The glue is going to fail over time, and the paper is going to come away from the cover. That's how this is going to fail. But it's the only way it's available. I don't think it's available from another printer. So Mega Dungeon, and then he's got, I don't know, a couple supplements. I think this just shows all the, it's just like a shortcut so you can get to all the encounters and see all the stats. And then this is just a shortcut of maps, like a smaller book to look through to find the maps easier so you don't have to flip through this giant book as you're running it at the table. You can have this off to the side with your map open.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, cool. I got Gunderholfen. Wanted it for a long time. Okay, that's it for... That's it?
Yeah, that's it for
drive-through. And
yes.
and I also got, like I said, a bunch of PDFs, but that doesn't... mostly stuff... I'm trying to keep this in frame. Here, I should put this on top because it's cool. I don't know. Okay. All right, now here's what I'm worried about. Moving on to the Amazon order. There's something in here that I need in order to put away some things. Okay, I'm going to have to move these books.
Yeah.
I got to move these books. Got to move these books. Sorry. Okay. So, this came with a hole. But wait,
Yeah.
There's more. It came with all of the tape.
I'll have to blur it for a second because your address is on there.
Okay.
Yeah. So
It came with... So the tape is sealed top and bottom, but at the corners, the tape is popped. The tape is popped on the corners at top and bottom.
And Amazon usually uses some pretty heavy-duty tapes. That's kind of odd.
On both ends.
Yeah.
Okay, so right here and right here, the tape is popped.
Yeah.
So I'm
gonna have to blur all of this.
No, I'm blocking it. All right.
Well, you are now.
Well, don't
okay.
blur like 10
I
minutes.
won't,
Just
but,
blur.
Like, you keep showing your address. So like, flip the box over or something.
Hang on. All right, just...
I won't. I'll just blur the parts. I know.
Okay, sorry, Internet. We're going to have to blur my address out. Okay. All right. I'm worried about it. Let's crack it open and see. I mean, everything feels like it's banging around loose in here. So this is Black Friday Amazon D&D stuff, but it's not all your typical D&D stuff. Some of it is D&D adjacent, but it's, well, you'll see. I gotta move this.
It's not gonna stay put.
Oh,
okay.
And now the microphone is in frame.
Hold on.
All right. Well, I'm gonna keep opening while you do that. You fix your microphone array. Look how it's packed. It's all loose.
Yeah, that's weird. Why did they bend the...
Well, it's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. I'm gonna start stacking stuff on the table. Oh, cool. I'm gonna just... Oh. Alright. I'm gonna start stacking stuff on the table and get rid of the box. Whoa.
Pull that and I'll pull the box.
See, when I was looking at the box, there's more in there.
Oh, I forgot that.
Right, double check, make sure there's not more.
Yeah, just pack material.
Okay.
All right.
I'll do the biggest.
That's shrink wrapped.
Yeah, I'll do the biggest, most obnoxious thing first.
Okay.
Not cheap. I got it half price. Art and Arcana. I do not like to order things from Hasbro and WotC. I do not like to give them my money, but I've been wanting this for a long time. There's 2 versions of this. And this is... I'm not going to crack it open right now, but this is going to get cracked open. It's shrink wrapped. And normally, I don't like to get things shrink wrapped because I don't want to open the shrink wrap. Try to stay out of a glare somehow. Anywhere on the table. I don't like to open things that are shrink wrap because I feel like I'm just flushing money down the toilet when I crack open a shrink wrap.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Especially when there's PDFs available, but I don't have a PDF of this. But there's 2 versions of this. Art and Arcana, A Visual History. Jon Peterson, Sam Witwer. Michael Witwer, Kyle Newman. I don't know who. Okay.
Sam Witwer. I've heard that name somewhere.
Yeah, I'm real tempted to make... Lately, there's been some people like slandering the people who created the game.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm going to try real hard not to make any comments about that.
Okay.
And I'll leave that aside. I don't like ordering things from Hasbro or WotC. I got this from a third-party seller on Amazon. So I know some of the money went to Amazon. Some of the money went to that third-party seller. Hopefully not very much money went to Hasbro or WotC. Because I do not want to send them my money. That's just me. I'm not telling anybody else what to do with their money. That's just me. But the main reason I wanted this is not because I want a giant book of artwork. I really have no use for a giant book of artwork. I can just, look at artwork on the internet. I don't need a giant book of artwork.
Yeah.
But it's my understanding that, so this is the limited edition. There's another one that has a red cover that is just the regular one. But it's my understanding that this has some stuff in it that's not in the regular version of Art and Arcana. It's got some reprints of some like old tournament modules.
Cool.
And stuff like that that are not found anywhere else. Like you can't find the PDFs. They're not in print anywhere else. There's some... that's my understanding. I'm not going to crack this open right now. But I've wanted this for a long time. I got it half price on Cyber Monday.
Cool.
Cool. All right. This is a husband-wife team. Back in the 80s and 90s, they did a whole bunch of... They're historians, and they did a whole bunch of great books. And actually, I think I might even have this one. But it's just life in a medieval village, in a medieval city, in a medieval castle. They did other ones. Francis Gies and Joseph Gies. Francis Gies and Joseph Gies. They're historians. And I bought some Amazon printings of their books. They were on sale. I grabbed them. They have other books that weren't on sale, so I'm just going to wait. These are just softback. They're not in print in hardback anymore, I don't think. Genealogy of the Counts of Champagne. Cool. But this is like day in the life stuff for the Middle Ages. So like what was life like for the average person in a medieval village? It doesn't directly, like it's not directly usable for D&D, but it's great. They're well written, they're well researched. Life in a medieval village, medieval city, medieval castle. Music.
Cool.
So I'm looking.
Can you read sheet music?
Me?
Yeah.
No. I took 1 year of piano lessons and then begged my mom to let me quit. And then I took drum lessons for a few years, but percussion sheet music looks completely different.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't read it either. I
can't read it. No. Grandma can read sheet music, or used to be able to. She used to play the piano, but I don't know. Okay, anyway, I'm glad to have these. I definitely want to read them. I think that you will like these.
Yeah, I think I will too.
So I partially got these for you.
Cool.
These are for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got these with you in mind. I think you will like them. Okay.
I agree.
Moving on. This is by itself. Darn it. Okay. Fennork Almanac 2020. Blueholm is a sorry internet. We're not going to edit it, so you're going to have to listen to me talk like that. I'm so sorry. Blueholm is a retro clone, is a clone of Holmes' Basic D&D that came out in 1977.
Cool.
So there's 6 modules in here, supposedly, for Blueholm. For Holmes' Basic D&D. When the crypt bell chimes, return to Dead Man's Isle, the vampire's waiting, bury my tusks of broken jaw at the inn of the cold companion, and bring me the heart of Finbar Forkbeard. All for levels 1 to 3. So these are all starting adventures. So I grabbed it.
Cool.
Off of Amazon, written by Jonathan Rowe. Morgan's Fort, this is a classic. Everybody who's watching knows what this is. Written by Chris Gonnerman, the guy who did Basic Fantasy RPG. It's sort of, and I don't know, it's a campaign setting. It's sort of like an alternate to Keep on the Borderlands, kind of inspired by Keep on the Borderlands.
Okay, cool.
But it's written for basic fantasy, but that means you can convert it and run D&D stuff with it very, very easily. It's free. The PDF is free, and they sell this stuff for cost.
Got it.
So it didn't cost me very much. They sell all their stuff for cost. They have lots of adventures. The biggest difference between basic fantasy and basic D&D that I can think of is economics. Like the gold piece, like what a gold piece is worth in one game is pretty different from what a gold piece is worth in the other game.
Got it.
But as far as gameplay and power levels go, they're very, very similar. Yeah.
Cool.
So it's not quite a clone of basic D&D.
But it's close.
It's like Labyrinth Lord. It's a game that's very close to basic D&D. Close enough that you can run the adventures.
Got it.
Yeah, okay. So I don't have any the PDFs are free, but I've wanted a print copy of Morgan's Fort, so now I have one. So I'm happy to have that.
Cool. Can we pause for a sec?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Moving on. Old school adventure location, it says. Nothing on the spine. It's a module. Secrets of the Weirwood by Luigi Castellani. This is the only module I could find by him, but I feel like it's for Osric. I feel like he's done other stuff, but this is all that I could find on Amazon from him. AD&D module on Amazon. Amazon? Yeah, Amazon. Levels 5 to 7. I like the cover artwork.
Yeah, it's cool. Is he riding like a stag or something?
Yeah, he's riding a stag.
Cool.
I think. Yep. And I'll just scan through it real quick. And there's artwork. All right, it's an AD&D module, levels 5 to 7. Probably will never use it, but hopefully I will. I'll read it. I don't know much about it. Made in Connecticut? Oh, it shows the print date, December 9th. That's interesting. Didn't show up until December 27th. It's got a bandit's hideout, elvish burial grounds, court of thorns. I don't know. Cool. Like a forest location, it looks like.
Yeah.
Have to check that out. Toss that aside. 2 more modules. We're almost done. GMA 1, The Cult of the Rat God. GMA 2, They Devour. I've wanted these for a while. I've known about them for a while, but I haven't bought them. I've been waiting for some kind of sale. I think they were marked down for Black Friday. It's possible.
Color.
Oh, yeah. I would rather have white pages.
Yeah.
It's just easier on the eyes, but that's cool. Yeah, lots of color in here.
Yeah.
Oh, color maps.
Cool.
The downside is there's no, if you want, is that a village? No, that's like a keep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a keep on a hill. There's no electronic file. Cool. Artwork.
Yeah.
Okay, this thing is packed full of artwork.
Ooh.
Free City of Genepa. This is for levels 3 to 7, Cult of the Rat God, and this is for levels 5 to 8, They Devour. I believe that one is the sequel to the other. They are marked on the spine, so that helps for identification on the shelf. And they've got some more artwork on the back. Love is eternal. Got a really cool Osric logo, 1E Osric. I like that logo. That
is cool.
Yeah.
Different logos on each one.
Yeah, they're different color, but they're similar. Same layout. They are slightly different. They're cool.
Yeah.
So this one comes in 2 different versions. They have a black and white version that's cheaper and a color version. So, of course, I got the color version. 106 pages here. I like the page numbering even. Oh, not here, but...
No page number?
No, this has...
on the top.
Yeah, page numbering in the upper right on this one. Looks like it's about 100 pages. This one, though, look at the page numbering.
Yeah.
It says... Page 51 of 106, 43
cool.
of 106. So you always, I like that. You always know where you're at, and you know there's 106 pages. No matter what page you look at, you know how many pages there are.
Cool.
So a couple more AD&D modules for mid-level, levels 3 to 8 altogether. Cool.
Very cool.
These are not D&D. These are D&D adjacent. I got some backing boards because I bag and board all my stuff before I put it on the shelf. All my stuff that's like this size, so it doesn't get. I don't know. All my old modules from when I was a kid. They spent years in a box.
They're pretty beat up.
They're stained. They're beat up. I played with them when I was a kid.
Yeah.
They're stained. They're beat up. That's why I printed the PDF of B1 and Search the Unknown, because my original module is all stained.
Yeah.
And when I was a kid, I used an ink pen to write in all the monsters and treasures. Like they're all blank, and I used an ink pen when I was a kid. And what I wrote in was like ridiculous. Like it's like 2 fire beetles and 10,000 gold pieces. It's just like random. I don't know how I came up with what. I was just a little kid at the time. Anyway, I board and bag all of my stuff that I put up on the shelf like this. Like I board and bag all of it, acid free. It's the boards are coated on one side so that they don't rub against the back of the book and cause so you should never really have wear and tear from just rubbing against things on the shelf. So I was out of backing boards and I haven't been able to put anything on the shelf for a while, and I waited a month for this to come, and that's why I wanted to do this unboxing. But we will probably not put this unboxing up until after we do a play session. We've got to find time to do a play session.
Yeah.
And then one way or the other, I want to have something up on New Year's Day.
Okay.
Okay, because I think a lot of people will be off working at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be a good day.
This I want to crack.
People get off work for New Year's
Day. Yeah, a lot of places, schools are out. But a lot of places closed. Banks are closed. A lot of stores. Right. Yeah, a lot of stores are closed on New Year's Day. Absolutely.
Got it. Cool.
So these are not your typical. BCW is a company that makes all these and they make different plastic sleeves for like different size magazines.
They make it for everything. They make it for comic books. They make it for baseball cards.
Like 3 different sizes for 3 different size comic books. I use the comic book ones for small stuff, like those little zines. I use the comic book ones. But this is something I haven't gotten before. This is called a book bag, and it is supposed to fit. Here, can I have your PHB? It's supposed to fit. Let's see if it fits. It specifically says it's made for 10 by 13 inches with a 2-inch flap. So this book is 8.5 by 11 inches. So it's designed to fit RPG books, hardback books.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a squeeze I've seen when you put some of the books inside their...
Yeah, no, this fits.
Yeah.
And it's got a flap. And so that can just sit on the shelf and be totally protected.
Very cool.
Yeah. You can put a piece of tape on it. I think they have some that come with adhesive, but I don't get that because it sticks to things when
everything. When you're pulling it in and out, and it gets stuck to the book, and no.
So this is actually a little bit too big for the for the player's handbook. So we could put a thicker book in here.
Yeah.
There's no
you put like one of these in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's about the same.
A little thicker, thickness. I think, but yeah.
Yeah. So I've been putting covers on my books and just drop my phone on the floor. Okay, that's it. That's the rest of what I got Black Friday from Amazon and from Lulu and from DriveThru.
Yes.
Yeah, all the print stuff. So that's it. Hopefully people watching found something that they didn't know about. Did you know about these modules? Did you know about Luigi Castellani? Did you know about the Mega Dungeon Gunderholfen? None of these people sent me anything for free. None of these people have sponsored me or the channel or anything. I paid for all these out of pocket, but I did wait for Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals before I placed all these orders.
It's the way to go.
Yep, the way to go. Okay, so hopefully you found something or you saw something if you watched this video that is interesting to you. And I like to support... These are all people making stuff for D&D.
Yeah.
The people who own D&D making nothing. Bupkis doing nothing.
Yep.
But the people who love the game, all making cool stuff.
Yeah. It's cool stuff.
Cool stuff made by fans.
Yeah.
Okay. If we don't make another video or get a video out, have a very happy, healthy 2025. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
And thank you.
Bye-bye.